Welcome, everyone, to It's Time to Excel. Yes, I'm a little bit early, but you guys know what week this is. Of course, this is our second Wednesday of the month. And every second Wednesday, we do an extra little bonus when it's time to excel. And we actually have our virtual lunch and learn. So I want to take the moment here and invite you to that virtual lunch and learn. So anybody that's picking this up, make sure you go ahead. I've gone ahead and post in the chat the information to go ahead and get registered. This is your opportunity to ask questions. This is your opportunity to network. This is your opportunity to learn a little bit more and put one more tool in that tool belt to help you be successful when it comes to running your business. Because after all, it is your time to excel. And we always love to inspire and ignite the possibilities. And this week, I'm getting out a lot of questions. Of course, tax time, typically the deadline would be like tomorrow. And of course, that has been extended out. And that's okay. But now is the perfect time that people are starting to think. They're starting to think that, you know what, I'm trying to scramble, get all this information together. I've got to get these receipts. I've got to get it, and the list goes on and on. If that's you, I'm going to invite you to join me for this month's Lunch and Learn, because I'm going to share with you a tool that will actually help you streamline that process, making it a point where you can just simply click a button and run a report and send it to your accountant, because you've already got the system in place. You've already taken time to put a little upfront work in so that when come tax time and you need to send those reports, you're not waiting and trying to scramble for 12 months. Find all those receipts that are stuffed into pockets. Find those receipts, just find them in general. Rather, you have taken time, you have got a system in place, you have got everything recorded, and guess what? It's now at your fingertips. And even better yet, if you got the right system in place and the right tool in your tool belt, it's pretty simple. You can actually run a report and say, here you go, accountant, have fun. Not sure about something? You can run some reports at a click of a couple of buttons and fix what you want and almost instantaneously, because that's the way the system works. You can actually reproduce those reports and make it much more simple. Keyword, simple. Didn't say easy, just said simple. So what is this tool that I'm talking about? It is one of those tools that I use. It's a software called QuickBooks Online. Many of you guys, folks, have joined me with this, and it is one of the ones that is really good for small business owners. Is there a boatload of them out there? Of course there is. This just so happens to be the one that I have learned that many small business owners have tried to take advantage of. And I say tried for the simple fact that, okay, we've tried to do this, but with any software, it can be your best friend or your worst nightmare. You really need to understand how the system works. And there's certain things and certain orders that need to happen. And if you're not quite sure what those are, you can all of a sudden run these fabulous reports that are totally wrong. Absolutely totally wrong. You don't even realize it. But there are some tips and tricks that I'm going to share with you and show you where some of the advantages are that when you use this system correctly and you use it to its fullest potential, what a useful tool it can be, because now you can free up some time. You can actually spend your time on things that you should be doing, such as income producing activities possibly. What better way to do that? So if you're looking for a tool, this is your perfect opportunity to explore how QuickBooks Online could be one of those tools that you put in your tool belt to make accounting for your business, tracking your expenses, recording your income, setting up a budget, yes, that nasty four-letter word that we've talked about before, all inclusive in one system. And here's the cool thing as well. If you've got a lot of systems integrate with QuickBooks Online. That is one thing. So that the financial piece of your business is housed within QuickBooks, and yet the specific to your industry. Some of those databases that are used specific to a trade, to your specific business, can actually integrate directly in, making it very, very simple. And that's what I'm going to share today. I'm going to be bouncing over there in just a few minutes. And what are some of those benefits? Automations is one of the biggest things. Find a system that automates some things. And what do I mean by that? In this case of QuickBooks, it actually connects into your bank account and downloads the transactions. So all of that lovely keying is taken off the plate. You have now just shrunk down having to key a lot of this information because it's already automatically downloaded. So those typos, so typing in 52.75 is 52.57, which, okay, I'm going to guess once or twice that's probably happened. It's happened to me. It's too easy to be dyslexic. It's too easy to flip things around. This eliminates that. And on the flip side, guess what? Okay, you may do it, but guess what? Your bank might too. When it reads those checks that you clicked and scanned into them, maybe it misread it. It happens. And the cool thing is by implementing a system, you can find that immediately when it happens. You will know and you will have right information right at your fingertips. And that is so vitally important. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to jot into the chat there. There's the link. Make sure you register. I'm going to hop over there in just about 30 seconds. And I want to encourage you to come join me. Come join me for an opportunity to explore how QuickBooks Online can help you automate and put your reports at your fingertips. Have all those receipts connected with a JPEG, and the list goes on and on. You'd like to learn more? Grab that link and come join us over for this month's virtual Lunch and Learn. Exploring QuickBooks Online, some tips and tricks, and get a little networking and have some fun while we're at it. I will see you there. Jump on over, and we'll see you in a couple minutes.